Hi guys, so today I want to take you along with me on a DoorDash run. It is literally the perfect job for any college student, or honestly anyone that doesn't like having like a set job that you have to go to, if that makes sense. Like literally it's so easy, so I just want to show y'all what it's all about. So the first thing you will need, well, first you have to apply and get approved to actually be a DoorDasher in your area. And just excuse my like red face, it's like super hot right now, so I turned off the AC so that y'all could actually hear me. But the first thing you need is your DoorDash bag and your red card. So I usually keep my red card like inside the bag just in case I need it. But you will need these two things and your phone, and that's literally it. Like you don't have to have a certain outfit on. I mean, they sell DoorDash shirts, and I had actually bought one back in the day when I had first signed up, but something happened to it and like I lost it, so I don't have it anymore. If I did, I would wear it, but yeah, I don't have it. So yeah, so that's what you need to get started. So let me just show you what the actual app looks like and getting started on there.
First thing you're going to want to do is open the Dasher app, and when you do click to start dashing, you have to reach certain check marks before it'll let you start. And then after that, you literally go online, and then you can either stay where you're at, or what I like to do is I like to drive around a little bit.
Okay, so after you start your dash, sometimes it happens immediately, or sometimes you have to kind of drive around. But oh, it looks like I literally just got a double order for a sushi restaurant, so I'm gonna go head over there. Okay, so I'm here. So the next thing I have to do,
so once you reach the restaurant, you're going to want to click slide after arrival. That's just telling the app that you are there. And then it's going to show you a list of items that you are supposed to pick up. The restaurant will organize everything for you and put it in the bag. This is literally just a checklist, so you can double check to make sure they didn't forget anything.
And I forgot to mention, it is COVID-19 right now, so that's why I'm wearing a mask. You have to wear one everywhere you go. And then I bring a whole thing of sanitizer with me, and I just like every time I go somewhere, like touch a doorknob, touch anything really, or every time I get back in the car, I do this. So the next thing we have to do is check that everything is here. So there are 5 things here, and that is pretty much, depending on how the restaurant packages it. Right now you actually can't check what's in it, but normally you would not open up the containers or anything, but open up the bag and just make sure you have what you're supposed to have.
Okay, so after I've checked everything, made sure I have what I'm supposed to have, I go ahead and I check off every button, and then I click slide after pickup. This is the app telling me to double check for utensils, drink sides, blah blah blah, things like that. I've already checked for them, so I'm going to click confirm, and then now the app is going to tell you the directions to get to where you need to deliver. I'm going to blur this out just for the customer's privacy, but you get the idea.
So that delivery was complete, and as soon as I completed it, I got another order, so I'm gonna head over there. Okay, so I'm at Sonic, and usually what you do at Sonic is you just you turn into the stall and you press the button and tell them you're here for DoorDash, and they will bring it out for you. So I already did that. I should have recorded it, but I forgot, honestly. So yeah, we're just waiting for that. I've never picked up a Sonic order before because honestly they're usually really low. Like, I don't think I'm getting a tip on this order. It'll usually tell you before you pick it up what the amount is. And let me close my window. And this one was only $4 as opposed to my last order, which was $12. So it's a lot lower, but I mean, DoorDash gives you an acceptance rate, so I like to keep that high. I don't like to decline orders unless they, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I don't like to decline orders unless it's taking me like really far. DoorDash has zones that you kind of deliver in. I've had it happen to me twice where I just clicked an order real quick because either the total was really high or I'm just trying to get as many orders in as I can. So basically what happens, I thought that was my order. So basically, like, if you decline a bunch of orders, you get a lower acceptance rate. Dang. I thought that was for me. But, yeah, only twice has it happened where it took me, like, way out of my zone, and, whew, that was horrible. Like, I accepted one, and the other one I declined. Like I said, like sometimes I'm driving or something, or I'm like delivering something and I don't like look at the distance or like where it's trying to deliver on the map, and I'll just click it and accept it really quick. No, one time this order took me like over an hour because it was so far out. It was in a different zone one, so I had to drive all the way over there, and this zone is like huge. So it took me like super far, like into the country basically. I was so mad. But at least the tip was $10. But honestly, I could have made more money if I didn't take that order and just took 2 orders. So my boyfriend actually does Uber Eats. I feel like there's like a battle between us because I'm always like DoorDash and he's like Uber Eats. I don't know. I feel like you make more money in tips on DoorDash. Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too. Okay, so let's go deliver this. So the delivery was actually really close. I took my mask off because I'm just in my car. But the delivery was actually like super close. But the problem is it's in an apartment complex and they didn't give me a building number or a unit. So that's kind of something you'll run into a lot. Trying to deliver to apartments. Like if you live somewhere where there's a bunch of apartments, which I do, or at least that's where I DoorDash. And yeah, so I gotta text the customer and see if they'll respond. Hopefully they respond quick because you are timed and your like delivery rate will go down if you don't deliver within like a certain amount of time.
Okay, so as you can see here on the screen, delivery was complete. That was a $4 order, which is really low. I usually don't like to accept those, but I did, and it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go back online and look for orders. This is literally what the screen looks like whenever you are waiting for an order. So usually they'll pop up almost right after I've delivered something if the app is really busy, but it looks like they are not giving me any orders, so I think I'm going to go ahead and drive around for a little bit.
Okay, so I got that delivered and I'm still online, but I'm not getting any orders where I'm at right now, so I'm going to go ahead and drive to areas that I know are big on orders, and that isn't actually always the hotspot. So DoorDash will tell you to go to the hotspot, but in my experience, every time I go to the hotspot, like sometimes, yeah, you'll get a lot of orders. Speed bump. Sometimes you'll get a lot of orders, but sometimes you don't. So I don't know. I just like to drive around, and then it'll kind of give me orders if I drive near places that I know are good. Okay. We got another order at D-Dubs, so we're gonna go pick that up. But first, let me put my mask on because we gotta go inside. Okay, so we got everything picked up, and I checked to make sure everything's in there, and then I like to tie the bag at the top just so that it's less likely to fall out. Yeah, so everything should be in here, and it keeps it really hot, so that's why I like using this thing. I think you have to use this anyway, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so we have completed the Buffalo Wild Wing order, and today is not a very lucky day because that's 2 orders now. My last 2 orders have had no tip. Not that I'm expecting a tip, but it is just kind of nice to get a tip. I mean, this order took me like basically half an hour, and it was only $6, which the $6 is what DoorDash paid me. When you work on these types of apps, you kind of have to rely on tips because if you only rely on what the app pays you, it's not really worth it in the end. So it is definitely better to get tips. And I just think, like, if you don't have the money to tip, you probably shouldn't be ordering on DoorDash. I don't know, that's my 2 cents that probably no one needs to hear or wants, but yeah, so just letting you know. That is something that definitely happens. It's one of the more annoying things about DoorDash. So it's a few hours later. Well, not a few hours. Actually, I don't know. But it's 7:30 right now. I'm gonna keep dashing for about another hour. I'm on my way to pick up a double order from Chipotle. I like double orders because you get double the bang for your time. Is that the right way? More bang for your buck? I don't know. But basically you get, what a double order consists of is you go to one restaurant, but there's 2 orders. So you pick up both orders at the same time and go deliver them.
And the destination is on your left.
But yeah, this is my, now that I think about it, the last time I went to Chipotle a couple orders ago, it was also a double order. This is my 3rd or 4th double order today. There's a lot of double orders. I usually only get like maybe 1. So this is good. This is good.
And the destination is on your left.
Alright, so as you can see here, we have made $107 for the night. Almost 108, but I'll just say 107. I'll go ahead and do the math, so that's going to be 107.81 divided by 5, and we're going to come out with 21.5 per hour.
Okay, so I ended up dashing for 5 hours today. Originally, I was going to dash from 4 to 8. 8 o'clock is usually about the latest I will dash, just because it starts getting dark, and it's not the safest thing for a girl to be going to different people's houses and apartments by herself at night. Like, that's common sense. So I usually don't dash any later than 8, but honestly today the orders, like right at 8, I started getting some decent orders. So I was like, alright, I'll just take this last order and then I'll be done. Well, it ended up being a double order. Once I got to the restaurant, another order had popped up, so I was like, okay, I'll do these last 2 orders and I'm done. And I'm sorry that y'all can't see me. I would turn on the light, but I'm driving. But anyway, so yeah, 5 hours. I actually made, I think, $107. So that is really good. It depends day to day how good the payout will be, but I would say that today is a good day. I have dashed for like 7 hours before and barely made $100. So I wouldn't say it's, I mean, you definitely could make a living off of doing DoorDash, but I do it more of like a side income. But yeah, so that's it basically. I want to thank y'all for watching, and let me know if y'all have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.